Welcome to Drive Time with KJ. I'm your host, KJ Bell. This is the show where I get in my car and I start driving and I complain about things. Today, we're talking about why fast food restaurants are awful. So let's go, shall we? Oh, no, we've got to reverse first. Okay, so fast food restaurants. Let's just get the obvious out of the way. The food is not good. It's not good for you. It's not good from a taste perspective. But it's cheap and it's fast. So, what more do you need in some instances? And when I say the taste isn't good, I mean it's good in the bad way, some of it. Like, there is nothing better at 2 a.m. than a greasy cheeseburger. Or when I've traveled abroad, that's the first thing I want when I get back. I just want a cheeseburger. I just want a cheeseburger. That's all I want. My favorite too is when they try to they give you the illusion of a healthy option so that they can, make us think that they're not just trying to kill us all. But I'm sorry, the sad pile of iceberg lettuce and sad chicken strips that they call a salad is not really going to do much. Okay, cool. You really have to turn right that much quicker? That you're going to almost take our mirrors off? Cool. And I mean, when you go to the place, there's all sorts of shit, sometimes literally, that can occur when you're inside the restaurant or outside the restaurant, or just, sometimes there's somebody sleeping in the corner of one, and it can be sketchy. Oh, Lord. Now, I am about to go through a drive-thru because I need an emotional support Coke. And let's see how this goes. Because this is one of those situations where you're coming from two ways. So we'll see if that car that just pulled up knows that I'm here before them. I actually hate drive-thrus. I will admit that. But I hate getting out of the car more. So it is usually the route that I go when I go to a fast food establishment. Oh, and that car is actually pulling out. They gave up. I'll take that. But there's another one that's pulling up. Oh no, they're trying to get out of the parking lot. So they're going to squeeze through this way. I see. So here's one thing about drive-thrus. Most of them have the speaker thing, and sometimes it doesn't work. So you have to be shouting at the person. And that's not fun. And some of them have, the screen where you can see how badly they're not hearing you and messing things up. And when they don't have that, I get nervous. Especially if they don't repeat the order back. If they don't repeat it back and they give me the total and it sounds wrong, oh no. Oh, I'm scared. I'm very frightened. And I am not good at confrontation in those situations. So I'm not it's very difficult for me to be like, hey, so, can you just tell me what the order was again? And so sometimes I hear what the people in front of or behind me and how they order. And I'm like, how did you not understand what I said? You got that, but you didn't understand what I said? It's very confusing. Okay, little blue cart, I'm ahead of you, right? We'll see if she knows that. And sometimes, some places will have a person standing outside with a little iPad that they take your order on. And that can be problematic because they're never near the menu. So if you don't know what you want, are you just supposed to ask them? Or do they turn the iPad around for you? I don't know. I don't know. And my favorite too is the window situation when you pull up. Okay, pay at the next window. And it's I haven't gotten to a window yet. Or pay at the first window, but there's only one window. Or pay at the second window, which sometimes makes sense. If it's late at night, right? So they don't have somebody working the first window. But there's been plenty of places I've known over the years where they have the first window, but I've never paid there. There was an establishment, I won't say what, by my apartment where I used to live in Colorado that I went to fairly frequently, and they never had the first window operational. You'd see people in it, but I never paid there. So I don't know what was going on. And I don't, like, some places are doing the 2-lane thing like I've got going on here, and it makes you think that you're going faster, but they just funnel into the same one, so I don't understand how that's going faster. It doesn't make sense to me. So make it make sense. And when you have those situations where you've got the 2 different ordering stations, sometimes the person, like, you get the order gets off. So sometimes you get up to the window and they give you the total and it's like, no, that's not my order. I'm the other one. So then you have to worry about at the next window, are they actually going to give you the right bag? That can be sketchy. Okay, and this man is in the way. And you know I'm next, right? I'm sorry. Hello? She is really trying it. Now we're doing a mobile order, so we have to give the code.
Hello, can I help you?
Hi, I have a mobile order.
Mobile order numbers, please.
ZB33.
For KJ?
Yes.
Got it.
Thanks.
Go ahead to this first, please.
All right, thanks. Can I just say, this is one thing they've gotten right. I love apps and being able to pay through the apps. It's wonderful. I don't remember the last time I gave them cash or handed them my card at a fast food establishment. But the times that I had to give them cash, sometimes you get into sketchy situations. It's always a problem when the person working the drive-up window can't multitask. I had to explain to a guy how to make my change the other day. Like, it was problematic. I mean, giving somebody a 10 and 2 pennies for a total of 602 so that I don't have to deal with all the coins, that shouldn't be an issue. Like, if you can't do that, like, you probably shouldn't be working a cash register. I'm sorry. And I understand we all have days, but there are people that you can tell that that's not the first time that's happened that day or ever. Some of them just can't multitask, and it's like, girl, you've got this going on, you've got that going on, you've got this going on, you've got 5 screens, you've got me, you're handing me stuff, I'm handing you stuff. It's just, you need to be able to multitask. One thing that bothers me more than anything else is when they are hanging the food out of the window before you even drive up. It's like, okay, I'm gonna hit you. Like, your arm is, are you trying to put the food on my windshield? Because that's where we're headed. Bugs me. And sometimes they will just hand you the stuff and they won't say anything to you. And like, a big pet peeve of mine is anytime service people don't say, like, have a nice day. It's not that hard. Anytime I've worked a job like that, I've tried to do, hi, how are you? How can I help you? And have a nice day, at the very least. But when they don't say anything to you, like nothing. I've had people, I'm sure you've had times where you've gone through a drive-thru and they have handed you the food and not said anything. And it's creepy. I don't like it. It's just creepy. Going inside the restaurant, though, is not any better. Because a lot of the times, it's confusing about which line are you getting in line to order, or are you getting in line to pick it up? Like, and which one, where am I? So then you have to do the thing of like, are you in line to order? The only time that it's like explicitly clear which line is which is when they have that weird like Disneyland maze rope or metal barrier situation, where you turn into cattle and you just inch up and down it. Okay, I could really use a red light here, fountain. Can you give me that? You're not gonna give me that. I always get stuck at this light when I want it to be green. God, that's annoying. Now, one thing I do like about going inside is you can usually control the amount of ice that's in your drink. If you go through the drive-thru, sometimes they will have it filled to the brim and you're not getting any, you're getting less bang for your buck in that situation, And it's, the drinks come out of the machine cold, so you don't need that much ice. So you're like, I want my money's worth. If I go inside, sometimes I don't even get any ice because I'm like, it's cold. I'll get ice when I leave to keep it cold when I leave. But if I'm going to sit down, I'm just going to have no ice. But seriously, they like fill it to the brim sometimes. if you're not the one in control of it, and you're getting like 2 ounces of beverage and everything else is ice. Again, the light is green. Why is it always green when I don't want it to be? This is probably a really petty thing, but I don't like when you're ordering, and this is for the drive-through or inside the restaurant, just whenever you're ordering, when you say, I'd like a medium number 1, and they say, oh, would you like the sandwich or the combo? The combo. Like, isn't that not implied? Like, if I wanted the sandwich, I would have just said the sandwich name. Also, like, if I have said medium number 1 and you ask the sandwich or the combo, what sandwiches do you have that come in small, medium, or large? The only place I have ever seen that is Arby's, when they have the different amounts of roast beef you can get. But everywhere else, it's like, yes, I would like a medium sandwich. I'm sorry, do you have that sandwich in a small? What? And then a lot of the times you go through that ordeal. You say, I'd like a medium number 1, the sandwich or the combo. I'd like the combo. Small, medium, or large? I said it up front. I said medium up front. What is confusing about this? Oh, what? Okay. That was a lot of, some people were confused. I don't like when the fast food places try to get fancy. Okay, like, just own who you are. You know, like, you'll go to a McDonald's now, and if you're staying inside, they'll give you like the little placard and we'll bring it to your table. Okay, that's nice, but also, like, why? Just embrace who you are, McDonald's. You are not a fancy restaurant. And the way they're going with the decor these days in some of these places, it's like, okay, you're trying to be fancy, and you don't have to, okay? I mean, I remember back when places would have seats in the shape of the characters that were their mascots. Can you imagine that now? I mean, I don't think McDonald's really has a character as a mascot, but Burger King, can you imagine a chair in the shape of that creepy-ass king they have? Ugh. Ugh. That thing makes me so uncomfortable. It's like, oh, I just want to cover myself. All of my areas I want to cover whenever I see those commercials. Whoa, that was a wide turn. Wide turn. I mean, like, you'll go into a Subway and they'll have photos of tomato sauce in a pot. When was the last time you saw a pot at a Subway, let alone a stove, right? Okay, show me. Yeah, are you really back there making that tomato sauce from scratch? I don't think so. I don't think so. Bring me the pots and pans you have back there, Subway. Let me see the pot where you're making this tomato sauce from scratch. Okay, yeah. And of course, we all know the thing about the food always looks different in the photos than it does when you get it. And you know, that's I'm not as bothered by that, because that's just like marketing and advertising. Like, of course it's going to look different, but it's still like, okay. My favorite is when they have the food on plates in the photos. That is my favorite. It's like, okay, where's the cardboard box you actually give me this in? Oh, you've got the fries on a platter. That's cute. I just embrace it. Embrace it. Just know you are not that kind of high fructose girl, okay? Just own yourself. I don't need you to be anything other than what you are, fast food places. I mean, you don't have the range, you don't have the bone structure to be that sort of restaurant. Just embrace yourself. Love thyself as I love you. I mean, love is a strong word, but you know, we can be friends. The way that guy was riding his bike was just very odd. The posture was weird, and I don't really know. I don't know. I'm gonna let it go. I was just confused. It looked very weird. And now, of course, they're like all on the delivery websites. Like, it used to be all you could get delivered was pizza, but now you can get anything delivered. This is where they have us, though, the fast food places. It's the convenience. That's the thing. They have got the delivery, they've got the drive-through, and they're cheap and easy and quick. It's the convenience. It's where they've got us by the horns. Truly. So that'll do it for this episode of Drive Time about fast food restaurants as I sip on my beverage. I really need to get this Coke habit under control. Cola, Coca-Cola, not Coke as in cocaine. Don't have that. I don't have that kind of a Coke habit. Oh dear. So make sure you do the liking, make sure you do the subscribing to the channel, do the bell ringing and such, you know, if you want to be informed of when new videos come out. I would appreciate all of those things. And follow me on all the places, the Instagram, the Tickety Talks. So, until next time, may your drive be better than mine. Okay, you can't just get into the other lane to turn left just because you're mad at the Prius. Okay? Like, calm down. Yes, they did an annoying thing. You can't, okay. You can't be more annoying and more illegal in response. Two wrongs don't make a right, Lexus.